here, man. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking. Put him in the stand. You keep walking. That you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my fly lady. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again.
A great shot here at US Bank Stadium, located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a good one in store here between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Second and 10, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 79 Broncos.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throws caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
70 Lions. Alert, push.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. Cougar 19. 7 Marvin. Trap 60. Ready.
Third and 2, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They'll run here. It's Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ to get so until the defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First carry now for the rookie from Fresno State. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guys, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Okay, why do I think right now this fullback hits on the sideline after that call? The lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at that throw. He double covers to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Operating from the gun. Here's May. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Trujillo hands on the point after. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Cup 19. There we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. 18 5. Check it out. Riggs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Viking 18. Viking 18. Get up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up
Nickel
3rd
look by the
down
Packers on
and
3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Leo tacks on the extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Brought in, Ty Felton. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like the 90s.
Whatever. The kids weren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the Kobe did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect up. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
First down throw for May. Pass is caught at the 9. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Jacob can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. It really...
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
The kicker on for the extra point.
All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out, and he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's go now. Warriors 17, 79 Broncos.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Brought in. Looks through and breaks away. And he is stumped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Viking 18. 69. Trap 60.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18. Who's the word? Ball back. Cougar 19. Go.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he has it down in the 8-yard line on the play. The Packers take their first time out.
A 7-yard
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready to go. Hut.
Right up the gut. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Mustang 19. Hey, smash.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's second and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 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 check. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. The bat's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings tie it just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the top end. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long. Third and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Return coming from the 6. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run here from the gun. And he's going to be in below the yard on that drive up the gut. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
The 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Yards to go.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 49-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Come 19. 19 tight. Go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings jump in front now by 5. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on first down. May. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, King, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. He'll throw it. It's complete. This is Nguka. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw for May. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to get it to Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Hand off on second and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. He's got it. Complete to Downs. It's a Green Bay touchdown.
Complete to Josh Downs.
The Packers take a lead just before the end of the third. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got to complete completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19 tight.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. You know what baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll run here following the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's May. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Looking to throw. Got his man. It's golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker on for the
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want a fair chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Oh, he gets cocked at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. Great play.
He's out of bounds at the 12.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. It feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings down by only 2 in the fourth. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On me. Dragon 60. Go.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far, and he's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air. It's May. Incomplete. Oh, no. The ball is loose. It's picked up by the Vikings going the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Looking to throw. still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth.
Here we go, sack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it from the gun. He rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Sack. Hook.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 19. Sack. 19. Buffalo 8. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 range. 70 range. Buffalo 80.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Like Cowboys.
Setting up to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Viking 18. Back. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Come 19.
Here he is to throw. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have taken the lead late. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings jump in front now by 5. Here's Record set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Has it in close. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Going again. It's May. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. We've here to talk to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. And force it on Marvin. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it.
intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Okay, Buka, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
May trying again here on 2nd. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And as that one falls incomplete, shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. To the air on first down, May. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So they are indeed kings in the north as the...
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.